Cordial greetings. My name is Olga Lucia Mayatriana. I will talk about my research project. This is called Technological Tools Strengthen and Motivate the Learning English Students. In the introduction, I can speak about the principal date. Your title is the use of ICT in teaching English. The principal importance about this resource is the innovate in the teaching English with ICT. The type of paper is a research project. The research line, methodological design, use of the research, and where in S2 line is part of the exploratory, based in identify the principal authors in bibliography about this topic. The author is Olga Lucia Mayatriana. The advisor is the tutor Egner Suarez and Lomia, and the casework is technology, innovation, motivation, and learning in English teaching. About the statement of the problem, and this research is below of the Roberto Elandia institution is a public school. In this place, I can find the low level of English in evident among the third grade students. This is because the teachers are not professional in this area. They do not know new strategies to different method traditionals, and their technology teaching is based on the traditional methods. This is why the use of ICT for teaching and learning English from authentic and not authentic materials is proposed in order to provide new education strategies to improve the quality education. About the principal objectives about the research in the project, I planted the general objective is investigate the importance of technological resource in teaching English, and then I planned the specific objective to objectives. And these are to identify the advantages and disadvantages of using technological resource in teaching English, and the second was to analyze previous studies carried out by other authors related to this research. According to the literature review, I can find different authors that have support my research project. Then I find or I present three principal authors. They are Jimenez 2018. They speak about the ICT improves the student learning in school because the teacher find different strategies to plan your class. The Padilla 2023 said the ICT allows improve the educational practice of teaching and change the traditional methods using authentic and not authentic materials, and the student you can find other or now different cultures and have one competition study. And the other was Perlaza and 2023. They said the incorporation of technologies require different aspects that are taken account, such as training, time, resource, and adaptation to the curriculum for implement or incorporate these strategies with ICT. About the previous study, you can find different projects that support this project and have relation with my research projects. They are Díaz et 2023. Your research called implementation of mobile learning strategies and their effect of the teaching English. In this study, the principal aspect that they results is that the teacher implemented this ICT in your class, and the student find innovate and motivate in this class because have your interesting and real needs about your context. The other project was Vasquez and Roder 2023. Your research called technological tools for teaching English as a foreign language. In this research, they speak that the foreign language was an opportunity that the teacher knowed other strategies to plan your class, and the student you can find strategies to develop your autonomous learning about the English, and the teacher innovate in your class, and the other said person or theoretical that investigate or teaching about this research was Laureano and Ayala 2023. They called your research was methodological practice to teach in English in public school in the central region of El Salvador. In this research, they speak about the teachers and students have the different tools, for example, computers, apps, and capacitation, but the principal difficulty in this institute was that the teacher have or don't have the good attitude to implement these strategies about the technological resource. About my methodology used in this research, this applied was qualitative, in which a literature review of different authors. The other aspect was a questionnaire developed with different students in the third grade of Roberto Velandia Institute. And then I analyzed the bibliography, review of magazines, texts, articles, and projects developed about this research. About the principal resource, I can see the majority of students continue learning with traditional methods, such as dictionary, notebooks, board, and it's a little interesting for the student in this way to learn English. Other was about the allows them to acquire significance learning so that they can be competent and critical in the face of the change of their environment. About when the teachers or a student use the ICT in your learning English. The other results was students do not feel motivated with the repeated class and traditional methods about the teacher when they receive your class in English. And the last one, it is necessary to implement train for a student in ICT because this answers to the competition and necessary of the real context for the students. Now I present the discussion. In this, I can find different aspects. Once is students show that the traditional class do not take their interest into account, don't have your principal necessary and interesting. Then other is ICT allows innovation and motivation in teaching English because it's important to implement and acquire these strategies for the news class in English. The other is students want to develop their speaking and listening skill because they find more important these abilities because it's more significant in one real situation that you need to speak or the other partners or new different cultures. And then the previous study showed the educational quality requires the use of ICT, the globalization need that the teachers implementate this ICT in your class because the traditional methods is insufficient for the real situation and the need that the prepare the student competition for the real problems of the life. About the objectives, I developed my conclusion. This conclusion answer my projects in this resource. In the first, I promoting interesting and develop of English communicative skills such as speaking and listening using ICT. And the other is the theories consulted reaffirm the need and responsibility that the teacher have regarding the appropriations of the use ICT, receive autonomous capacitation or study for individual, but is one responsibility for the teacher include these strategies and share your traditional class and methods that isn't give the real results to improve the level English in the students. And the last one is institutions have been appropriating these new teaching techniques and solving connection difficulties. This is one excuse to appropriate these strategies, but it's necessary resolve this situation and apply these strategies to promote one quality education. This part I show some refers about the support of the research projects. That's all. Thank you very much.